You might think your cycle ride down tree-lined lanes is just another day in paradise, but for one family, it turned into a nightmare straight from the horror movies. Welcome to Hear the Web. I'm your host, Tom, and with me is the ever-insightful Lily.
Thanks, Tom. Absolutely right. Our story today is both devastating and alarming. We're talking about a brutal act that took place in Las Vegas, involving a retired police chief, a hit and run, and a shocking twist that pushed this from a tragic accident to a premeditated crime.
Yes, we've got quite a lot to unpack here. Las Vegas officials reported the arrest of two teenagers involved in this horrifying incident. The victims? A 64-year-old retired cop named Andreas Probst and another unsuspecting 72-year-old man.
It's important to highlight here that Probst was not just an ordinary retiree. He was a pillar of his community, an honorary member of Girl Scouts, and a beloved Little League dad. His sudden loss is a dark reminder of how terrifyingly unpredictable life can be.
And these kids weren't even saddened. In fact, one of them was laughing, giggling infuriatingly before planning the whole act. The passenger was even reported as instigating the driver to, quote, hit his ass.
It's a chilling reminder of the complete lack of empathy displayed by these teens as they mowed down Probst on their rampage. Prior to targeting him, they allegedly struck another elderly man and intentionally rammed into a second car. It's clear that there was a disturbing intent behind their actions.
But here's the thing, Lily. This gruesome act was captured on video by the teenagers themselves. Talk about an unfathomable lack of conscience.
That's a crucial point, Tom. And, in a dark turn of irony, that very video led to their capture. The footage was handed over to a school resource officer by a student, which eventually led to the identification and arrest of the second teen, 5 weeks post-incident.
There's a lot mentioned here about our current socio-cultural construct, especially with the role of social media. Probst's family explicitly stated their belief that social media's influence over youth was a factor in this senseless killing. It highlights the desperate need for cyber ethics and digital intelligence in our society.
That's a crucial point. But let's not forget the issue of youth violence, which is as ageless as it is timeless. According to Steve Watson, the Clark County District Attorney, this case has touched him deeply as a fellow cyclist. He has pledged to personally oversee this prosecution, offering a glimmer of hope that justice will be served.
So, for our listeners out there, as we sign off from this chilling tale of violence, let's remember to value life, practice responsible behavior, and foster an environment that nurtures empathy. Probst's daughter labeled him a man of honor and integrity. It's a lesson we should all keep front and center in our lives.
Well said, Tom. In the face of this tragedy, let's be inspired by Probst's life filled with service and laughter, and work towards fostering a safer environment for us all.